I'm gonna shoot it to you, CP. All right. All right. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to another episode of Three Reasons Why. We got three wise men bringing you hot takes of everyday topic, just bringing it to you fresh, always straight to your head. Get that cranium marinated. Yo, what's going on, man? It's Common Sense Marcus in the building, straight from my mama. 209 stand up, North Cali. Pass that thing, that hot mic off too.
Yeah, the CVP 209 from Stockton, California. Born and raised. I'm out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the 209 Tiger, coming from Stockton, California. Hope everybody's been well. Just out here, regular dude with some regular problems. We're about to get off with this Project Bluebeam. Y'all get ready. Let's go.
Yo. Like Tiger said, we're going to be talking about Project Bluebeam today. What is it? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it something we should be worried about? What's behind the curtain? And to bring us more information from that, we got the greatest CP in the building. Kick us off, CP.
Yeah, there's Project Bluebeam, man. This thing is crazy. But I did a little research on it, and it's basically, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be messing with our minds again, y'all. A lot of holograms, a lot of hallucinations. They even going to use, they're going to send things into our heads, send by sound waves to our heads for us to hear things. You know what I'm saying? But first, the agenda is the reason and the agenda is to create a one new world order. You're gonna try to by making a one religion. And the first thing they're gonna do, the main way they're gonna do it, from what I think, is gonna have us seeing aliens and all that stuff. And it's nothing. It's gonna be nothing but holograms and Blu-rays and all that. But they're gonna try to make us all come together and go to war towards the aliens, and forget about our personal beefs between each other worldwide. Whether it's religion, whatever, it's whatever. They're gonna try to have us come together and go against some false aliens. A lot of people are gonna fall for it, but that's how it's gonna be. And through that, it's gonna bring in the Antichrist. You know, in America, we're gonna see visions of Jesus, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus, and then
the white Jesus.
Over there in China, they're going to see Buddha and so on and so forth. And they're going to think like that's the rapture. The rapture is coming in. And just get everybody in panic and scare. And to get everybody to come together in that one world religion. And then boom, there you got the new world order. They got us. We walk right into their trap. And a lot of people are going to fall for it. But yeah, that's the introduction to it. What do you think?
CP, what how they gonna get the hologram? What they gonna use to shoot out the hologram?
Well, they're gonna use I don't know the all the details, but it's gonna be it's basically just like the projectors when they shoot pictures like to the wall, like you know what I'm saying, like the TV projectors, you can see the TV on the wall.
Yeah.
That's gonna be coming from the satellites.
Yeah.
I
seen a
space up in the atmosphere where they call space, but you're still in the atmosphere and all damn space. But anyway,
tell them.
Anyway, that's where and it's gonna be shining down on us like projectors, like projection. You know, basically it's gonna be watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's seen the hologram of Tupac when he was on stage. I was
about to say that. Yeah.
Or if anybody's seen that, that's the same thing they did with the planes in 9/11. They had explosives in that building, and it's another video where it showed the building disintegrating before it hits the ground. But that's another story. But if you've seen that, the hologram of Tupac, that's exactly what they're gonna do on a bigger stage with the Project Bluebeam to try to get us to go through a one world religion, which introduces the new world order. That's their ultimate goal right there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple like diagrams of it, like where it's kind of drawn out. And it's like I get some of what CP's saying, because yeah, I've seen where it kind of connects, it shoots, and I'm like, okay. My thing is, we know who's behind the Project Bluebeam though, like who is using it. It's the government. You know what I mean? The question is why? We already know why. It's to keep us in line, to keep us in order. Once we start saying like, oh, you know what? The virus is fake, or 9/11 was a hoax, they're gonna have something come up where it's like murder hornets. You know what I mean? It's like, like look what they're doing to that whatever. It's like, damn, them hornets is just killing people in one shot. Then you realize it's like, man, ain't no such thing as no fucking murder hornets. You know what I mean? They try to make it seem like everything mutates. Hell nah. You know what I mean? Some things like humans just stay the same. Humans been going around for a long time. Ain't nobody grew a third arm. You know what I mean? Start crawling like Spider-Man or nothing like that. So, yeah, I do agree with 9/11. I can see where it's used. More so in the first recordings, where I seen one where they're showing it and it looked like there was like a cut in the middle of a building. You know, it looked kind of like the buildings, and there's like a big chunk kind of missing. And then when you go back and look at it later, it looked like it's filled in, but the top and the bottom where the planes impacted are the ones that's like heavily destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Also, they got the technology where they can do the holograms, and you could touch them, so that they're really gonna get it. But you could touch them physically. You know what I'm saying? But it'll still be holograms or whatever. And they got the technology to suck, like grab us up in the air. You know? And the spaceships that we see, the NASA spaceships, the planes, they said that's like they're in the dirt shit. Like when they first started, like they're still using that to make it seem like that's all they got. But they got the technology for the they build the man-made the spaceships and all that, the no gravity. You know, they could do all that. They're just throwing that in our face in regular airplane, jets, NASA, whatever. They're just keeping that just to keep us like that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. They only succeeded to make it to that level, but they got the technology to swoop us up in the air. They got the technology to make holograms where you can touch them physically. They can send sound waves to your head to make people start hearing shit, hearing voices.
Yeah.
People gonna think God talking to them, and it's crazy, man. They gonna.
Yeah, that's some of the research I seen too. But before I talk on that, I want to give a little fact about 9/11. I just found out. If you believe or don't believe the planes hit, whatever, we all believe in videotapes and monitoring. Where are the pictures of these terrorists in the airport? Where they at? Buying a ticket, getting a soda, getting on the airplane. Where's that at? Nobody ever talks about that. You see everybody else getting on the plane, the captain, the pilot. Where these 20 terrorists at? But anyways, moving on. Do your own research like always. Project. I'll go ahead. CP, you want to say something?
That there's pictures of Bin Laden in a CIA uniform.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
Weird.
Getting trained up, but you can't see these dudes buying a ticket. They had to buy a ticket, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They say what is that, passenger 57? You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no big old coup where it's like, oh man, didn't nobody know what's going on? Like, nah, them cats had to go through, you know what I mean? Metal detectors, had to go through whatever.
That wasn't my idea. Shout out to somebody I seen that video. It was like, where's the video proof at? That made me be like, oh yeah, where is that at? But anyways, Project Bluebeam, from what little research I started, like all big NWA projects, they start this shit decades ago. They give little crumbs at a time. So I think my research, Project Bluebeam, started in like 1994 with that boy. I did not. I think it was Bush. Was it Bush? Yeah, it was Bush back then, or was it Clinton? I'm not sure. But one of them said that a great threat is coming, and wouldn't it be great if we all came together and were able to stop that outside space force? So they've been planting that seed in our brain for a long time. But I have seen it. I think it's going to be a holographic image. I didn't know all about the like the hearing and they suck you up in the air and all that. That's definitely interesting. But we got to ask ourselves why though. Why are they constantly dropping this shit out? And Tiger said it great. Fear and control. They fear that we getting too smart for our own good, and they try to control us. The moment we ask questions like, "How can a teacher opt out of a school year, but I still gotta pay their salary for this Corona shit?" Oh shit, they waking up. Oh, here comes some aliens now. Or how come Joe Biden and Donald Trump are the best options we have to run the best free country in the world? Oh shit, they waking up. Aliens. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. Just constantly. It reminds me of everybody's seen babies and they start crying. You do little keys in their face like, oh, check these keys out. As the real, that's what they doing to us. Like, oh shit, they starting to cry. Check these keys out. So just be aware of that blue beam. We all seen fucking UFOs or questionable stuff, but it's out there. Do your own research. It's documented. Project Bluebeam, look it up. Come on, man. It's on the CIA's website, NASA, FBI, DOJ.
Didn't they have like a demo video where they were like showing it with like where there was like the dolphins or something? And they were showing.
Oh, the whale.
Yeah, the whales. I see. Yeah, I've seen that one where they're like, you know what I mean? It's like they're just right there, kind of demonstrating, and I'm like, damn, ain't nobody tripping out. Like, yo, this is a fucking. It's almost like that video. Remember we seen that video with that machine that can make clouds and rain and shit. Yeah. It's like, why nobody believe it? It's right there. Like, dude was doing it. You know what I mean? It's like
they got those over there. They got those machines over there in India and shit. Like them, they got them kings and queens over there in like India and shit.
Dubai, yeah.
And in that desert and shit, they pay for it to rain on certain days. They got machines that can make it rain. It costs a grip of money to get it to rain for a day, but they got money out there though, and they'll actually have to pay if they wanted to be a rainy day out there and stuff like that. So if you could do that, imagine what imagine what they got. You know what I mean? Well, they already the hurricanes, the earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? The heating and getting cold of the weather. They doing all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You see them tornadoes in the water down south. I think it was Louisiana or Florida or some shit. The tornadoes on the beach in the water, the water spouts, like whatever.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, man. But
I didn't see that. But go real quick talking about it. We talking about since control weather. That nigga, that dude Joe Biden said, "Hey, I can guarantee there's not gonna be no more fires, hurricanes, or earthquakes." My wife sent me that. I was like, "How can you guarantee that shit? Not you the one doing it." I just want to touch on that real quick. Like, if you doing it, then you can guarantee. If not, nigga, you ain't God. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
I know for a fact Antarctica wasn't always frozen. There's too much shit under that ice. And then, you got thousands of probably 2,000 or something like that, dams around the world. Dams, they control the flow of the water. You know what I mean? We got like over 2,000, 3,000 dams or something like that in the world. Just remove all them man-made dams. You get a whole new Earth. You get what Earth was supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, with all the, especially the Hoover Dam, right where it's at, you remove that Hoover Dam, I bet you that water in the Gulf of Mexico lowers down, and there will be the city of Atlantis. And there will be that big ass pyramid will be. A lot of shit will be revealed if all the dams in the earth were all the man-made dams in the earth were removed.
You know what I feel? Like I said, with that blue beam, I feel about that. Even though we've talked about it, and like it's something else. I feel about that the blue beam, like they're fooling us with these California wildfires. It's almost like I want to go out there and check myself. You know what I mean? Like, another fire? Like, and we don't never have no videos of how these fires are starting. Right. like I always said, if they need to find someone, they could just use a cell tower to locate and go and they'll get video. And just like I think it's me personally, I think it's people setting them and they just can't catch who it is. Like I don't know. And it's like they don't or you know what I mean? Or like you said, like it's a laser, you know what I mean? I can see that. But
they shooting lasers from the satellites. And did you see the big ass arrest list of all the arson folks that they arrested all up and down the West Coast?
Yeah, I see a lot in Oregon getting arrested. Hey, but real quick, if you got the power to put a hologram, just to the people out there, if you got the power to put a hologram around the world and do like CP said, where you can hear the things, don't you got the same power to shoot a laser beam and start fires in California, in Australia? I mean, do your own research. I seen pictures. It's weird how the thing just pop up out of nowhere. But you're right, Tiger, though, like, with all of this information, I got to go out there and drive and be like, yeah, that's a fire right there. You're right.
You know, because now they're telling us the fires are starting from climate change. It's like, so hold on. The trees are setting themselves on fire? I'm just like first, we was blaming PG&E and like they got faulty wiring and we took all their money and shit. Like, now they bankrupt. Then they said lightning was hitting it, right? Like lightning was causing the fires. Now they're saying climate change, or they're saying the heat. Then the heat started dying down, and another fire popped up that was like, this is climate change. And it's like, man, it's almost like I said, it's like, let me go see. Like, there's really some fires. Like, I'm not saying like people aren't affected, whatever, you know what I mean? Because I know it's like 9/11. There's some things that you believe that just sound bad, you know what I mean, coming out your mouth. Like if you say 9/11 is fake or set up, it's like, but what about the people that lost their life? Like what old boy, InfoWorld. His take on the Sandy Hook. What he was saying was what, man, I know many people who was thinking about what he was saying. It's just the fact that he actually said it, you know what I mean? Put his opinion out there. So, you know, like I said, anybody who's really affected by a fire, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, that it wasn't hot. I'm not saying there wasn't no fire. I'm just skeptical about how the fire got started.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not really.
Absolutely. We don't condone people losing their lives, obviously, or their houses, and we give our condolences to the people who did lose their lives, unfortunately. But like Tiger said, is like how these fires getting started and why so many out of nowhere, like popped up overnight. So many fires popped up overnight, but there is obviously real tragedies happening, real damage happening. But we're just questioning why did some of these have to happen. That's at least that's for me. Why did some of this have to happen? Like, you know, and then when the information they're giving them, always question everything. That's what I say, man. If it ain't added up, it ain't common sense. So always question anything. For example, like I'll give you you know, I'm out here in Cali, the great Governor Newsom walked through a wildfire. They're in the news with his mask on or his mask off, talking about his climate change. First of all, shut the fuck up. Put some firefighters out there. Why we need to see your ass on the news talking about his climate change? Second of all, the very next day, he was talking to our President Trump, talking about, oh yeah, you're right. We should be cleaning up our forests. It's on us. We didn't do a good job. Which one is it? Is it climate change or is it the fact you ain't fucking cleaning up your forest? See, we getting so much disinformation, we don't even know if there's a real fire out there. We just know there's smoke in the sky. For me personally, so it's getting bad in this 2020. I want to throw that off to you back to Project Bluebeam. Did y'all see the sun? Did y'all see the sun when all that smoke was happening? Huh?
Like out there in Frisco?
I seen the sun just out here. Like it was like midday. Man, the Bible talks about turning sunlight dark. It wasn't that bad, but I could see the sun clear as day, and it didn't look like a circle. It looked oblong a little bit on the edges. Now it could have been a smoke, could have been not. I don't know. Could have been Project Bluebeam. What you think, CP?
I seen the red one, and then I seen pictures of the sun, then like a red sun right next to it, like a red.
Hey, I'll tell you what, not to cut you off, but let me jump in real quick while it's on my mind. I will say this since you guys brought that up. I was in San Francisco that was it Sunday? It was like Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I was in Frisco at the beach, and that shit wasn't orange. The next day, that shit was orange. Like overnight, it was just orange. I got the videos of being on the beach. I got the pictures. It just kind of looked like a summer night on the beach. You know what I mean? Like the sun setting. There's obviously the smoke or whatever, but all of a sudden the next day it was like a sun-kissed orange out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, I was just out there. Like, how did it get that bad so quick? But yeah, sorry, CP. Go ahead.
I just seen pictures of it. It was two suns. Somebody took pictures of two suns. One was dark red, and the other one was just a regular sun. So some folks are saying like the sun is like going out or tripping or something like that. I don't know. And they're putting up like the false sun up there. You know what I'm saying? Holograph shit. But back to what the fire real quick. Just look at the damage. Like, did y'all see the houses? Like, where even the toilet and the sinks and the bathtubs would be burnt to a dust. But just that square little section would be down to ashes. But the grass around the house and the trees around the house would just be perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, what fire does that? Like, people just gotta use their common sense, man. Just go out there and look at it. Like, this shit don't add up. What burns that hot enough to burn down a toilet, a sink, a bathtub to dust, even bricks on the house to dust, but it's not hot enough to burn the grass in the front yard or the tree in the front, that's in the grass on the front yard. The sidewalks is clean. It don't add up. It's crazy. It got to be something else.
It got to be. That's why we always deploy you. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? I like to pride ourselves on we three wise, woke men, but we just three men in this big world. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Project Bluebeam, if you believe it's real or not real, the way to expose that or find the truth is y'all got to find it for yourselves. We can't lead you along the way. Because if we three blind mice, like I heard somebody give us criticism, then you following us down a blind path. But please do your own research, because, man, they out there, it's in front of your face. They did that, y'all see that one in China where they had the other city above them or whatever? Real quick, that's Project Bluebeam. Like, just look it up, man. And for them to give you, like I said in another video, for them to give you a little bit of information, they already light years ahead of that then. Every little crumb they put out, they're gonna be light years ahead of it.
Person calling folks three blind mice and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of acting like a dickhead, why don't you just give us some game then? You know what I'm saying? Show us some game. Spit us some game, man. You know what I'm saying? Spread the love. Spread the information instead of just coming out and being a fucking dickhead. That's all you gotta do, family.
You let them know. You let them know, CP. I just let them know, like, hey, we doing something. You know what I'm saying? I kept it on that high road. We doing something, but let them know.
And just use it. And folks, all the research and all that stuff, you could also, just use your common sense. Stop making it so technical. You know what I'm saying? Stop making it all technical and shit. Just use your common sense. Go out there and look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you're reading something, just use your common sense. That's all it is. It's not even technical what the shit they doing. If you wanted to distract somebody, I know regular people, everyday people, do things to distract people or to get people to think different ways. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? They just got bigger machinery because they got paper and they in control of them things. But every day we doing the same thing that they doing. It's just common sense. Stop making it technical. You know what I mean?
Like I said, for me, we've discussed Project Bluebeams, but yeah, and I'm thinking more of these fires, and I'm just like, man, if people's really on that climate change, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Because fires ain't a natural disaster. Like, not that I remember. California, we're getting fires like Louisiana is getting tropical storms. It's like
Every year.
and now it's starting to become like to a point to where I think we need to give, like, if that's the case, we need to give more money to our fire department. You know what I mean? Like we need to squad up with that. You know what I mean? Because they out there risking their lives on the front line. So let's find out what's starting these fires, and let's get more people to go out. You know what I mean? And help with the fires. That way they don't have to like. Why are we not prepared if this is becoming a seasonal thing?
Yeah.
Like, let's get some people out there. It seems like Butte County is like a hot spot for some reason. Let's get a task force right there. So right away when something start, we go jump on it real quick.
Yeah, that's the problem, Tiger. Speaking upon that, like, I don't know if it's an actual law, but I know if a fire starts and it's in a remote area, they're like, oh, that's going to be pretty tough. We don't have the manpower. We don't have the financial means to put that out. Let's see if it's going to go out on its own. Sometimes fires go out on their own, yeah. But when you got a few acre fire and you turn that motherfucker into 1,000-acre blaze, like, the only time they get concerned is like, oh, now it's approaching houses, or now people lost their lives. Like you said, if it's becoming like a yearly thing, come on, man. It takes common sense. Like, oh, should we having the same problem every year? Let's throw more resources, like you said. Let's throw more money out there. Let's throw whatever out there.
Yeah.
But one thing you said that I think is funny though, you said climate change. Whatever the fuck happened to global warming? That shit just went away. Now it's climate change because global warming ain't happening. So now we gotta localize it to climate change. Man, wake up, people. That's all I gotta say. Wake the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, hey, if anybody could prove me wrong, just show me tape of what's starting the fires out here in California. I mean, like I said, I could be, if I'm a blind mouse, I mean, just show me the tape so I can see it. Then I'm woke. I can see. Yeah. I mean, show me the climate change starting the fire that spreads, and I'll be like, okay, shit, it was some climate change, I guess.
We ain't on here like we the end all be all. We on here just giving our opinions. If you got an opinion, let it be known. Maybe we willing to learn anything from anybody. Come on, your opinion. Don't act like head and just talk shit and just leave.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk shit, but we definitely open. We definitely intelligent young men. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let the hate roll off our backs though.
But like I said, shout out to whoever left that comment for watching the video. I haven't looked to see like who left it. You know what I mean? I've been real busy, but yeah, shout out for watching. Keep watching. The episodes are gonna keep coming, and and you could cuss us out to your laptop or phone or whatever it is that you watching it on. Yeah, 3 reasons why. Everybody pass that along to your friends so they can know that. You know what I mean? How blind of mice we are. Make sure they like and subscribe too.
I heard the hell out of that.
But yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say back to the Project Bluebeam, man. Like, I just want to let cats know, like, it's out there. Like I said, it's out there, and you just gotta ask yourself, why are they doing this? And the moment you start asking yourself why, that veil that's over your eyes, I pray, just gets released. Why? But it boils down to, like I said, what Tiger said, fear and control. If we're cattle to them, they're fearful we're getting too much out of control, and they got to put us back in control. What do they want control of? I'll leave that up to y'all. But, man, Project Bluebeam, something's coming down the pipelines. If you don't think something's coming down the pipelines, then you ain't alive in 2020 with the fucking corona. Something's coming. So, just stay woke, stay wise, and that's all I got to say about Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, like I said, everybody out there, keep watching. Stay safe. Make sure you like, subscribe, pass that along to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Get in the messages about the shirts. You know what I'm saying? 3 reasons why. Podbeam, iTunes. We on all that. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. We out here. Everybody stay safe. I'm about to go watch my Niners playing an early game for whatever reason. Damn Jets. But go Niners. Peace and love to everybody.
Yeah, hit us up on the merch at 3reasons2020 at gmail.com. leave your information. We get back at you. And also show some love. Show the 3 Blind Mocs some love at the Cash App. $CDP209. Show us some love, man. And where there's smoke, there's fire. West Coast, no pun intended. What's love?
Y'all be safe. Go.
Go on.